Going in. I want to confirm something. I'm ready to move.
Let's... Are we going to play? Where at?
You guys are...
Heart rate rising rapidly. Deep breaths. Vital signs weakening. Moving to resting area.
I can't believe it. Did I just see what I think I saw? Was that a human survivor on the surface?
I thought there officially weren't supposed to be any survivors up on the surface.
I'm starting to get sick and tired of all this official talk. Sounds to me more like orders rather than stating the actual facts.
What do you mean?
Never mind. I don't mean much by it. Forget I said anything.
Anyway, sounds like it's a pretty big deal that this old guy is up here.
It's more than that. It's a complete upheaval of everything we've been led to believe up until now. Mr. Commander, we have to tell the others about this.
Are we not going to follow him inside?
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't we check out what's beyond that door? I don't know. Shouldn't we report it first? How about we investigate as we report? No, we should report as we investigate. How about investigating during the investigation? Or reporting as we report?
I think we all need to calm down. Commander, let's report to Deputy Chief Anderson first, and then ask Privity for assistance. We're going to have to get the central government involved on this.
Good grief, I can't sit here listening to any more of this. I'm fine. The back of my head stings a little, but it's nothing major. So, you found a survivor on the surface? I'll file a report straight away and take all necessary actions. You should all go back to the ground floor to investigate. What was I doing lying down anyway? The last thing I remember is fighting a rapture on the way to the Ark.
Com tackled you and sent you flying. You hit the back of your head really hard.
What?
You fainted, and the White Three saved us.
The who?
Speaking of which, where did they go? They all...
I'd like to track down that calm character.
Why is that?
Snow White, may I remind you not to speak speak with your mouth full. Where did you even get all that food anyway?
There is a big pile of it sitting here. It didn't seem to belong to anyone, so I went for it. There's plenty to go around. So help yourself.
I'll apologize to Believer later.
That would be best, but pray tell, why dost thou wish to track down this robot?
The data contained in that robot is over 100 years old. Even if we personally can't find any use for it, it would be of immense value to the Ark.
Sounds like a reasonable argument to me. Let's track it.
Very well. Let the pursuit be underway.
I want to stay and help Believer, but we must hurry.
Don't worry. He can take care of himself.
That's right. He has things under control. Although, there is something that makes my soul grow restless. I feel that I've laid mine eyes on that woman before.
Are you talking about me?
Egats! How long have you been following us?
I have a feeling that I've met you before too.
You do?
Yes. Although I can't pinpoint it.
Dost thou utilize a blade?
Indeed I do. And you seem to as well.
No wonder. I desired to unsheath Fleetly Fading as soon as I saw you. Well then, shall we have a duel? What dost thou say to that?
Scarlet?
Very well. My excitement got the best of me. We have urgent matters to attend to, so we'll have to resume this at a later date.
Do you need to leave right now?
I believe so. Verily.
Sister, please inform Believer that time is of the essence. And so we left in a hurry.
Okay. I'll relay the message.
See you around. Next time, you and I shall have a proper palaver.
Okay. They all left to track down Com.
Wait a second. From the way you described them, it sounds like the people who saved Rome and me were pilgrims. What a rare opportunity. Oh well, I suppose there are more urgent things at play now than a few pilgrims. I'll go contact command. The rest of you go investigate the ground floor. Sure thing. Don't worry, I'll handle it.
This is tougher than I expected. I'm overwhelmed. Need a rest. Boom! 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 I won, Commander! Give me some treats!
Where do you think the power is coming from?
I'm not sure, but judging by how dimly lit this place is, I'd wager it's a pretty basic generator.
It doesn't seem like it's being drawn from the city.
No, I don't see anything on the walls or ceiling that seems to be supplying electricity.
Okay, good. I was getting worried that I was the only one who thought that.
Seems like whoever is down here at least had the basics needed to survive.
It's awfully quiet, though. Do you think that old man is living here alone?
There's more than one bed, so I'd say probably not. Or at least he wasn't originally.
Rappy, you see those things standing there? What do you think they are?
They're definitely machines of some kind. Although I'm not sure what they're used for.
They remind me of tombstones.
Greetings.
You scared me! Me too.
Nice to meet you. I'm Herman. I am but a humble artist who has been watching over this place.
Let's begin.
All right, what's next? I won, Commander! Give me some treats!
I'm sorry if I startled you. It's been so long since I've seen any other beings, human or Nikke, that I forgot how shocking my appearance might be. This body of mine is on its last legs. I might be nearing the end of the line, but I can still speak.
Time for fluid intake.
Oh, excuse me for one moment.
A medical assistant wheelchair. It's rather old, but the craftsmanship is impressive. It seems like an early prototype for the modern ones we use in the Ark.
I'm sorry. Well, I don't exactly know where to start, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Are you a human?
Yes, I'm a human. You of all people should know that there's no such thing as male Nikkes.
May I ask how old you are?
I'm not sure. If I had to guess, around 145.
Wow.
It sounds funny saying it out loud like that.
You're like uber old. For goodness sake, Neon, watch what you say.
It's all right. I suppose I have aged quite a bit.
Have you ever taken Evergreen?
Yes, I was lucky enough to receive it multiple times. But when I stopped taking it, my aging resumed, as you can tell by my, current state.
When did you first arrive in this place?
I came in here when I was in my 40s. So I suppose it's been over 100 years?
And you've been here that entire time?
Pretty much. I came here not long after the Rapture invasion.
No way. How is that even possible?
This place was built to last. It's an incredibly sturdy construction, so that's why I've been able to survive here for as long as I have.
But why did you stay here the entire time? Why not leave and go somewhere else?
The entrance was blocked. I couldn't get out even if I wanted to. Thanks to you all, however, I was finally able to feel the sunlight again.
Did you come here to stay hidden from the Raptures? This place feels like a bunker.
You're right. It is a bunker.
For a bunker, the facilities are a bit meager. There's only the bare minimum needed here to survive.
That's because it was built for a special purpose.
And what is that?
The purpose was... we came here for preservation, for our works to pass on to the future.
So this place was intended to pass down your work to future generations?
Did you discover anything beyond that door? By any chance? 3 bodies? Ah, I see. So, they died. What fools, believing in such foolishness. Or maybe they had no choice? No, that's also foolish. That shouldn't have happened. I could have stopped them. What's the point of all this? Huh.
Position abnormal. Position abnormal. Request assistance from nearby personnel.
Here it comes! Here it is! I'm overwhelmed. Need a rest. Reload.
All clear. Where do we go next?
I'm sorry. My emotions got the best of me. I must be a disgraceful sight. Yes, I've calmed down. This was a city made up of artists. The residents here were free to let their creativity flow and to share their works amongst themselves and the public. As a result, this place was a popular tourist destination. It was revered as a sacred space where art lovers from all around could gather. After the Rapture invasion, most of the residents were scattered every which way. But a few who were determined to pass on their work to future generations fought against the Raptures and tried to protect the artwork here. I was one of them. After moving all the artwork into the bunker I made, we fought with the Raptures for a long time. I sustained serious injuries in the fighting and subsequently had to rely on these machines to live. Some Nikkes moved by our cause joined us. The United Forces of Humanity used this city for their propaganda. They hailed us as artists who had taken up arms and used our story to boost morale. In return for our cooperation, they offered us support.
A fat lot of good that did.
One day, the UFH abruptly revoked all their support. It became impossible to transport all the physical art pieces to the bunker. So, we began backing them up digitally. People scanned blueprints and high-resolution images, made backups of programs and more.
Then, all these black machines must be...
Massive storage terminals containing all that data. They hold digital records of all the art ever created in this city.
And you've been here watching over them this whole time?
That's right. I hoped that one day rescue would come, but it never did. And I wasn't exactly in a position to be venturing out either.
So you've been here for over a century.
What about the other humans that fought alongside you?
At first, they stayed here with me, but they all either died or left.
What happened to the 3 Nikkes outside? What's the story behind that welded door? Why did you try to ram into one of these storage terminals? Are you okay? Whoa, hey!
Physical condition severely compromised. Rest immediately.
Let's try and move him somewhere. Lay him down.
It's okay. I just need to rest for a moment. I'm sorry, but I think we'll have to pick this conversation up later. You're free to take a look around. Just don't break anything, please.
Let's begin.
Reloading! One more time. I can do this!
All clear. Where do we go next?
The data in these terminals really is all pertaining to art. It's incredible how much is here. I'm no art expert, but I'm pretty sure this is going to make waves. I can see the headline now. Humanity's artistry once lost, found once again.
Even if it's only in digitized form, it's remarkable how much has been preserved.
You think it'd be okay if I installed Boom here?
I'm not sure what that is, but I have a feeling that you shouldn't.
I guess you're right. Too bad.
What's the condition of these terminals?
Really good. I can't believe how well they've been maintained. The bunker's power supply is mostly being used to keep these terminals up and running, so they're honestly in great shape. There is one thing that's bothering me, though. There seem to be recordings of the bunker's interior as well, but they stopped about 40 years ago.
The data's not corrupted, is it?
No, it's fine. Data itself doesn't decay organically.
It must be that the hardware itself has aged and begun to deteriorate.
I think so.
Do you think it can be fixed?
If you help me, absolutely.
All right then, let's give it a shot. I'll do what I can to help.
Sounds good.
This plot certainly seems to be thickening.
Indeed.
Eve, it's not that I disagree with what you're doing, but we do have our own things to do.
I know. But I can't pretend as if I didn't see this and move on.
What if it ends up taking some time to resolve?
We'll reconsider our approach if and when that time comes.
All right, fine. In the meantime, let's do what we can to help.
Eve, this is not your fight. Do you have nothing better to do?
Quite the opposite.
Then are you looking for excitement?
No.
Are you expecting a reward?
Not that either.
So you don't have much free time, aren't looking for excitement, and don't expect a reward. Why are you helping then?
Beats me. This isn't the first time this has happened.
I can't explain it. But I just feel like I should.
You are sentimental.
Huh. I like the cut of this robot's jib.
Adam, you have not wiped off the black mold on your face. Would you like me to clean it off?
I take it back.
Can I speak my mind?
Go on, let's hear it. I'm curious to hear why you think this is more suspicious than usual.
Much appreciated.
Don't mention it.
First of all, I understand what this place is. While it is hard to believe, I can get past the fact a human has managed to survive on the surface for over 100 years. I also get how this place is packed to the gills with digital data on art. But setting all that aside, I simply don't trust this Herman guy. What if he's some deranged criminal or something? That door was welded shut from the outside, and the entire lake was electrified.
He looks pretty frail to me. I don't think he poses a threat to us.
I'm not talking about now, I mean before, when he was young.
If you're saying he intentionally welded the door shut and then electrified the water, it's not exactly the most efficient plan.
True. He's not a supervillain from a comic book after all.
I hope so. After all, we're talking about a human survivor up on the surface after all these years. This is bound to become a major news story back in the Ark. Oh, we should tell Herman our names so he could tell all the TV presenters about us. What? Why do you two look so grim?
No reason.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I can't say I'm surprised. I knew this would happen. Did they give a reason? Surely the oh-so-grand central government has an equally grand reasoning for this stance. Whatever. If you don't want to tell us, suit yourself. We can take the old man with us regardless.
Privity already issued the report, which complicates matters.
What do you mean?
Privity has been given strict orders not to bring in Herman. If we do otherwise, they're likely to charge her with insubordination.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But one way or another, we're bringing this guy back.
I know. I figured that's what you all would do.
How about we knock out Privity and then bring back Herman? Oh, right. I didn't think about that.
One, the high possibility of rare infectious diseases. If he is infected with a disease that cannot be treated, the Ark will be in danger. 2, the high possibility of him being a dangerous criminal which would naturally pose a threat to the residents of the Ark. 3, the high possibility of him being a Rapture spy which would likely result in the leaking of vital information about the Ark and its location.
Haha, that's a new one.
4, the possibility of him not in fact being human. There is a chance that he might be a Rapture or another type of beast pretending to be human.
Oh, sure. That's totally it.
5, the possibility of it being a hitherto unreported new species which would pose a threat to the Ark.
Now they're really thinking outside the box.
I realize how absurd these reasons sound. They gave plenty more, close to 100 of them. The most important of which was the one given at the very end of their response. The number of human survivors on the surface must be 0. As far as they are concerned, the risks are far too great.
What a load of bull! They just don't want to entertain the possibility.
What do you mean by that?
If it's revealed that there are in fact survivors on the surface, then the government would naturally have to go searching for more. That would mean devoting a whole bunch of resources with no guarantee that they turn up anything. So, they decided their best option was to insist that the figure is 0 and leave it at that.
I think that's an awfully big leap in logic.
Any chance you could stop trembling while you speak? Maybe then I'd be less convinced that the central government has completely brainwashed you.
What the?
If it comes to light that there are survivors on the surface, it spells serious trouble for the central government. For all these years, they've been assuring us there's no one out there, and then it turns out it was all a lie? The oh-so-esteemed central government's reputation would take a serious nosedive.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way they'd do that.
Privity! Take a good look at that document again. Explain to me, how else is this supposed to make any sense? We're going to take Herman with us. That's the least we can do. Right, Commander?
Give me some time. I'll try to convince them.
Herman doesn't look well. I'm not so sure he'd even survive the trip back to the Ark. If we borrowed the tetrapod, that would shorten the travel time, but if Stormbringer were to appear, there's no telling what would happen. In other words, we don't have time to wait while you try and persuade the central government. Especially when we don't even know if you'll succeed.
The commander will make sure you aren't faulted for this.
Do you think I'm only doing this to save my own skin?
Duh, why else?
Do you have any idea what would happen if people lost faith in the central government? Everything would fall apart. Everything! In a rigid society like ours, if the people cease to trust the one absolute authority, it's all over.
So, what are we supposed to do? Kill this innocent old man and head back? Sounds to me like that's what you're proposing.
Of course not. Don't be absurd.
Privity, please. Don't give me a reason to hate you. I'm begging you.
Wow. I've seen something like this in the Ark.
You have?
Yeah. Whenever it rains, the water flows down the roof, and it looks beautiful. I've even waited for it to rain before, just so I could see it.
That makes me happy.
Huh? Why's that?
I'm the one who designed this roof.
No way! Something that you built has lasted this long?
According to you, apparently so. Hence why I'm so pleased. Oh, have you seen this kind of roof by any chance? Here.
I have! I've seen it in the stadium, above the seating for the spectators.
No kidding.
Those two are getting along like a house on fire.
Any progress with the recordings?
Yep, I'm pretty sure Com was here.
Really?
I saw it in the footage that we recovered. At first, I wasn't sure since all robots look awfully similar to me.
False. I look better than Com.
Anyway, the serial number I saw was the same as the one engraved on Com. Also, look at the floor. Even though it's dark, you can still make out track marks everywhere. I'd bet good money that Com was here at some point.
What in the world is going on?
I'll see what else I can find. It would be nice if Oleg could lend a hand. Then again, it's not the end of the world if it takes a little more time. No, I'm having a blast. It's always fun learning new technology.
Nice to meet you. I am Privity. I work for the central government's Ark Defense Forces. I'm from Triangle, a squad responsible for maintaining public security.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Herman.
I'm hereby placing you under my protection. I will ensure you safe passage to the Ark.
What the?
I'm concerned about your health, so we must move quickly. I realize this may seem sudden, but I kindly ask you only to pack essentials. We will start moving as soon as you're ready.
The Ark.
After we arrive, you will be given a thorough medical examination, as well as any treatment which you require. Once your condition is stabilized, an investigation will take place. I will personally oversee the entire process, and I promise that no physical or psychological harm will come to you during said investigation. If you wish, I will also arrange for additional supplies of evergreen and secure a residence for you.
Isn't she promising more than she can offer?
No, that's all definitely doable. Triangle has more pull than you think.
had no idea. I thought she was just a government grunt who liked being a maid on the side.
Everyone here can vouch for me and what I'm telling you. So come with me, please. Please let me know if there's anything else you would like.
I am afraid I don't have much faith in the Ark.
Excuse me?
The Ark abandoned us. They praised us to the skies, used us as a symbol of resistance. They promised to come save us. But when we were out here dying, they abandoned us. You have no idea how much hope we had. We hoped that one day the Ark would come to save us, that they hadn't forgotten about us. That's how I survived for decades. Have you all come here to save me? You represent something which is inherently traitorous. It's not your fault. Maybe there were circumstances beyond your control. But it doesn't erase all those years that we suffered. So, I won't go. This place is my home now. Let me die here.
Herman, I understand everything you're saying. It's true that the Ark turned its back on you, and it's true that no one came to save you. There's nothing I could possibly say to right that wrong. But I at least hope that you'll give us a chance.
You're also from the Ark?
Yes.
How can I trust you?
I take pride in where I'm from. I intend to do right by that pride. To that end, I will do everything in my power to protect you. And I want to sincerely apologize to you.
I'm not going.
I will transfer all of the data here to the Ark. You and your friends have kept this information safe for so long. I'll make sure that it's all brought back to the Ark. Every last piece of data. So come with me. The Ark may have abandoned you once before, but let them now show you the respect that you deserve. Please.
All of this art? Will it continue on?
Of course. As it should.
Yes. Yes. For this, we... Very well. I will go to the Ark. Along with everything we have kept safe.
I will ensure your safe passage.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I might be charged with treason, and I'm prepared for the possibility of having my memories wiped. Be that as it may, this is the right thing to do. I'm certain of it. We may not have the full picture of what happened in that bunker for all those years, but it's clear that the Ark left them there to die. So we need to save him. This is all going to be one huge headache, and the central government's reputation might be completely ruined because of it. But I want to believe that this organization, which I trust, will do what it's supposed to. The first thing we need to do is save Herman. We can think about the rest later.
Not bad. You're really tackling this head on, aren't you?
I want to continue to be proud of what I believe in.
If you realized that the thing you believed in is rotten, do you intend on destroying it?
I have no intention of destroying it. I simply want to see how they'll respond when I act this way. I'm doing this because I want them to prove to me that I can trust them completely.
All right then. Let me rephrase the question. If what you once believed in proves to be rotten to the core, beyond all doubt, will you destroy it?
Do you really need me to answer that?
No. You've already answered.
Commander. Please help with the transfer of the data here. I made a lot of promises back there, but I honestly have no idea how to go about it. Thank you.
Let's begin.
Load and advance. Battery overload. I can do this. Did you see that? Rapture's eliminated.
It's quiet and lonely. Going in. I'm a little bothered by things over here.
I really, really like you.
Everything I do is for him.
I need...